Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with aBlogtoWatch. Today I'm going to review a timepiece which I like, not very expensive, from a new brand, and I don't want to butcher the name because it's a lot of syllables for my English tongue to say. So the brand is Venezianico, and the model is the Nereide Avventurina. Venezianico is an Italian brand which has sort of come on the scene pretty recently. And, you know, their stuff is meant for a little bit more of a mainstream audience. They're trying to incorporate some of the, kind of best of in the watch world and some nice techniques and materials for mainstream audience. But they have some really cool pieces I think the average watch lover can enjoy, including the Nereide Avventurina. So the Nereide is their diver style watch collection. It's 42 millimeters wide here in steel, water resistant to 200 meters. But what I like about this particular version with the aventurine dial is the decorative nature. So the first thing is the bezel. So you have a standard diver style rotating bezel here, but what we can see is that the material is highly polished, and that's tungsten. I think that the Nereide also has other models in the collection that have ceramic bezels and some other things like that. But tungsten, given the degree of reflectivity, is very attractive and nice. And you can see it's a little bit of a different style than you would get from just a polished steel. It is a harder metal, so it polishes in a slightly different way. And that's actually quite nice. And then you have the aventurine dial. Aventurine is it's a glass, and it's blue, and there's little inclusions in it with little pieces of metal, and it looks a lot like a lapis lazuli or something like that, where you have this wonderful sky look. And I've always liked what I call decorative sport watches, where you take a sporty watch silhouette, if you will, and then you render it in fun materials, be they colorful and cool, or they're decorative and more formal in nature. It's sort of why a solid gold Rolex Submariner is attractive. Like, it doesn't make sense as a dive watch, but it's more sort of a decorative sports watch. And I think that this falls into that category. Inside the watch is a Swiss-made Sellita SW200 automatic movement. Again, the overall design is pretty straightforward. The watch comes on a rubber strap that looks nice. I was not a fan of it. It was fitted well, but it was very stiff, and the rubber was hard to put into the little loop. It's sort of a lot of friction, and so I felt like it was kind of annoying. But this bracelet is like a $85 option. It's a matching steel bracelet. I think that it's the same bracelet that comes on a few of their other watches. Pretty nicely done, attractive, easy to size, butterfly style clasp. No micro adjust, but I guess that's okay. You need to have your own tools in order to take the strap off and put the bracelet on, but it wasn't that difficult. So nice looking for the money, but it would have been great to have a little bit more of the micro adjust features and things like that. And again, there's other strap options and things like that could work. So here it is, the Venezianico Nereide Avventurina. On the wrist, again, it's 42 millimeters wide. About standard dive watch thickness. That it doesn't have 300 meters versus 200 meters, not that big of a deal. Again, this is not that expensive of a timepiece. So I'm actually looking at the Venezianico website right now, and the price says $1,035, but no, it's $845 right now. So I'm not really sure. Maybe that's a special sale they have going on or something like that. But overall, this is still a under $1,000 or just over $1,000 dive watch from a sort of hip Italian brand. I just fell in love with this tungsten bezel and this aventurine dial. Really, really fun. You can see the full review of this watch on aBlogtoWatch.com soon. Thanks so much.